What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rich Wayne. I had to drop another video, come back. So I need y'all to hit that like, hit that subscribe so we can get this content to a wider audience. See, in my last video, I talked about using a CPN to make $50,000 a month, basically financing different equipment. And I've seen a lot of people in the comments talking about it's fraud, is this or that. I mean, I wouldn't say it's fraud, but it all depends. If you looking to get a CPN and not pay anything back, of course that's fraud, that's illegal. But I see a lot of people still using CPNs, financing equipment, making money. But if that's something you don't want to do, I understand that. I've seen a lot of people that talk about fraud. Most of y'all probably did fake PPP loans and fake SBA loans, but you talk about a CPN as fraud, but I understand that. If you're in survival mode, those are the type of risks I would take. If I was poor and I was in survival mode, I would still use a CPN and take those type of risks because it's not a real big risk, especially if you plan on paying your notes and doing stuff like that. But another way to do this, you could do the same thing directly in a corporation. It's gonna take a little bit more. I was just telling people who just stuck with a CPN with a 700 score, didn't know what to do with it, so they can get something out of it and make money. I'm not telling anybody to go do nothing to break the law, 'cause some people not gonna get away with it anyway, and y'all gonna be looking goofy. So if I were you, I'd fall back from it anyway. But the people that slick, that know what they doing, you could try it. But you could do the same thing with a corporation. Basically, if I was to build out a corporation to do the same thing, I would just build out, I'd take over Age Corporation. I ain't gonna get into that because that's a whole nother video. But you could do it with a brand new corporation. It's just gonna take a little bit more. I would get a brand new corporation, make sure I get the right SIC code. I will index it. I will blast it all over 401 Yellow Pages, Google, make it look good online. Of course, get an EIN number, phone number, virtual address, that good stuff. Then you gotta get, 10 net 30s and 10 retail trades. And that could take anywhere between 6 to 9 months building up business credit the right way, but I like to beef it out. And then when I'm building up my business credit, I like to attack the banking side too, because fintech companies will give you money directly off your business bank account. So like I said, you can do the same thing with a CPN. You can do the same thing with a corporation that you can do with a CPN. It's that a corporation is going to take a little longer, but it's going to last more, and you can do way more building out your business credit. And you can get no PGs with your EIN. And usually when I'm getting no PG funding, it's usually equipment. And if you savvy, you got equipment lenders that will cash you out and give you loans, but that's creative financing. You got to know the right people that can do that. And I know a couple people that can get that done, but that's a whole nother story. That's just building out your corporation, getting approved for some type of equipment, and then having some type of vendor cash you out. That's a whole different ball game. But if you don't want to do that, you could just get equipment, like I said, make a spread. Like, for example, I got a brother who he partners with a dump truck company, and this company owner does damn near 2-3 million in sales. And he's the type of guy that if you built out your corporation correctly, you can easily go get approved for a dump truck, maybe $2,000 or $3,000 down, $5K at the most, and you can partner with this type of individual, and you can rent your dump truck to him for $500 to $1,000 a day. So you can think how much revenue you can do that if you had 2 dump trucks or 3 dump truck getting rented out $1,000 a day. That's almost $3,000 a day. That's $100K a month, and you can do that with one corporation if you build it out right, because it's multiple lenders that'll finance you a dump truck. And when it comes to this dump truck business, it's a lot of work out there. Like I said, my brother's partnered with a company, and this guy been doing it 20 years. He do almost 3 or 4 million in sales, and he always looking for people who got equipment. And he's not the only guy out there. And we're in I would say a circle of people that they always looking for equipment. So if you build out your corporation, like I said, get 10 net 30s, get 10 retail trades, make sure you do your bank statements. I talked about that in another video. You got your bank statements looking right. It won't be nothing to partner with one of these lender companies, finance companies, and get you approved for a dump truck with a little bit of $3,000 to $5,000 down. And that dump truck gonna earn you, like I said, $1,000 a day, literally, just renting it out. And if you know somebody, you could just partner with them and probably make a spread every week. But I just like to get insurance and rent it out and make money that way. Then repeat the process, just like I say, $500 to it, depending on which area you in. Like I say, how long they keep it. But 1,000 a day, you can't make that. So just imagine if you got 3 of them doing 1,000 a day. So you're looking at that's 15,000 a week cash flow passive that you written out to a professional dump truck company. And this is something I haven't done yet, but I'm in the process of doing that. I only gave y'all this game because y'all was tripping about the CPN, talking about it's legal, but this is straight legal, and you can make anywhere between 50 to 100K a month. No, it's not going to be right away, but anything that's worth doing is not going to happen overnight. But imagine if you really build out your corporation, you do 10, 15 trade lines on there, and you actually build out your bank statements for 6 months, and you partner with a finance company and got a dump truck company and got a dump truck, and you partner with a company that got work for dump trucks, and y'all working together and you making money off your asset passively. That would be a strategy I would use. I'm actually in the process of doing that right now, and I'll let y'all know details about it later because that's what I do. I like to use business credit to finance assets to create cash flow. So that's what people book me, and I teach them different strategies that I've done or I help other people do. Because you'd be surprised when you know business credit, it's always some type of investor or business owner that don't know nothing about business credit. So if you step in and you got business credit, he just might need some equipment. So even if it ain't the dump truck, so you could just be savvy, just talking to different business owners. I mean, you can always lease equipment and make money or rent it out and make money because some people just don't have business credit or credit at all. So that's just an ideal that I use and it's been working for me. Like literally like my box truck, and when I partnered with a guy and I got them renting out, making great money every week. So as far as don't even got to be in the transportation business heavy because that's just passive income. All I gotta do is make sure my assets is running right, and then I'm gonna make money every month. Because a lot of people like real estate. Real estate is cool because it gives you capital gain and cash flow. But if you don't make a lot of money, you wanna build up your cash flow first because it's hard to fix a roof when you only get $1,200 a month cash flow. But when you got a truck or some type of asset that's really producing cash flow, stuff don't go right, you can use the cash flow to keep it running right. It's definitely like a dump truck. They are expensive, but the type of cash flow you can create off of it, anything go wrong, you can use that cash flow to fix it and keep it going. So basically this video is about using a corporation to do the same thing. But like I said, I will get a corporation, I will make sure I index it, 401 yellow pages, all that good stuff, and I will make sure I get 10 net 30s, and I turn around and get 10 retail trades too. So I got at least 15 to 20 trades, and I will make sure that I got multiple trades on each bureau because depending on which lender you use, they're gonna pull different bureaus. Some pull DNB, some pull business experience. Usually with equipment, it usually be DNB and business experience. So I will make sure those profiles is built out correctly, and of course, business Equifax. Why would you not? Because if you build business credit, why not knock them all out? But I will build up my corporation a certain way, and of course, like I said, I will go finance a dump truck, and I would try to partner with a company like my brother's partnered with, and I would start leasing that or renting that dump truck out to them so I could start making a daily or a weekly spread every month. And like I say, when I get done, I know I'm gonna add an extra 50,000 a month cash flow, maybe 70,000 a month cash flow to my portfolio, all using the bank's money. Taking it, well, I'm going to use a down payment to take a little bit of my money, maybe 3,000 or 4,000, 5,000 at the most, and I'm going to take 50 to 80,000 of the bank's money and secure this asset, and I'm going to make most of the money every week. Like I say, the bank going to get their small payment every month, but I'm going to make money, mostly all of the money. They only gonna get their little small payment every month. And how many times can I do this? As long as I got a professional that I've been talking to, ain't nobody I just meet on the internet. Hey, I'm gonna go get a dump truck. Can we make money together? No, my brother been working with these people for a minute, so I know these people. So I'm comfortable about financing a dump truck and partnering with these people because they do millions in sales and they good, honest people. So you want to make sure that you're around entrepreneurs and they gonna do what they say, because this could go bad. You get a dump truck, this guy pump you up, and he only answer the phone when you got it. Now you stuck with a no. But I hate to say, if you get a dump truck, you ain't gonna be stuck with a no. It's gonna be somebody out there that can manage that asset and help you make a spread. That's your job as a CEO to do that, and you just got to be in position to pay for that dump truck every month until you put it with a partner or some type of system and make money every month. So if that's something you need help with, I always teach people and I always get more in depth to it when people book me. So like I say, you can follow me on Instagram, Rich_Wayne, or you can, like I say, contact me on my email. I'm gonna put it in the description below. Don't forget, like I say, you can build up a corporation, get, like I say, 10 to 15, 20 trades, and you don't have to get one asset. You can get multiple assets. I always talk about one because I don't want people to go finance 5, 10 assets. You don't even know what to do with one. So focus on getting your corporation, building it out, looking, at least minimum 10 trades on each bureau. And, you want to move money around in your bank, like I talked about that in the other videos. And then you want to start looking out lenders that's going to actually give you money, no personal guarantee, and the finance assets. And you want to partner with different people that can help you make money off these assets. So shout out to your boy Rich Wayne. Like I said, hit that like, hit that comment, hit that subscribe. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Drop a comment below on any other videos you want me to talk about, because I'm always dealing with entrepreneurs all around the world that teach me a lot of stuff, because I talk a lot and I always want to know. So if y'all want something to know, ask me, and if I know, I will put out the content, or I will get one of my partners. I'm gonna start bringing other professionals on my channel to start teaching. So I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. It's your boy Rich Wayne.